What's more likely?
Never say never, but never.
All right, Christopher, what do we got over there?
All
What
right,
do you
we'll
have for
go
me?
fast. We'll go fast. We'll
That's
start.
fine.
We'll start with Lamar Jackson.
We got time.
Hey, did you hear he signed a new contract yesterday?
I did. Yeah.
All right, in the next 5 years, what's more likely? Lamar throws for 6,000 yards in a season, or the Ravens win a Super Bowl?
I will say Ravens win a Super Bowl. Nobody's throwing for 6,000 yards in a season.
I disagree.
Okay.
Someone will.
Okay.
17th game, passing is just getting even more prolific.
I got it. I don't think we'll ever see that number hit, but maybe I'm wrong, and I don't think Lamar's going to be the one to do it.
Now
They run it too much, man. Let me tell you something. J.K. Dobbins, if he doesn't get the ball 15 times a game put in his belly button, he's going to go nuts. He wants it, and they should give it to him, by the way. They should give it to him. And, you know,
Odell's not there to run
winning
block.
a Super Bowl is more likely than a 6,000-yard season. What else?
Starting right now, today, May 5th. Who's more likely to win multiple playoff games first? Jordan Love or Aaron Rodgers?
Rodgers. Get out of here with this whole Jordan Love business. Get out of here.
What do you mean?
Dude. Come on.
NFC,
Come on.
not stacked.
Come on.
AFC,
I know what you think
incredibly
of the Jets.
stacked.
I know what you think of the Jets, and the Jets
Let's
always
see.
stink.
A history of
and
being a
haven't made
great
it in
franchise
12
for as long
years.
as we've known them,
Okay.
or the Jets.
Okay. Don't insult me. That's my answer. I'm not even going to give you an answer other than don't insult me.
Insulting who?
So Jordan Love's going to win multiple playoff games before Aaron Rodgers?
What if Aaron Rodgers only plays 1 year?
I'll ask you the question. What's more likely for you? Jordan Love's going to answer your own question. You pose me.
I'm the host.
Answer your own question. You pose me.
All right, next.
Seriously, come on, man. Come on. So then, why didn't they give Jordan Love a 3-4 year contract? Why do they're still waiting and seeing? This whole time they're still hedging a bet. They get rid of Rodgers. They finally get the runway that they finally want, but we haven't seen enough of him yet. But we got to see him first before we get, which I totally understand.
When was the last time Aaron Rodgers was good in the
hedging
playoffs?
bets. But we're hedging bets.
When was the last time Rodgers was good in the playoffs?
Right, last time they
come
played
on.
the Cowboys.
You don't like facts?
Okay.
All right, great.
Okay.
Great. I'm going to make it awkward every
Same
single week.
Intensity. I want it.
That same energy.
By the way,
Time next week we're going to know the
that you
dates.
wanted it.
The Patriots play the Jets.
Just remember that you wanted
I got it. I will remember.
Okay?
I won't lose that intensity either.
Great. All right, Titans quarterback. Start more games this year. Will Levis or Ryan Tannehill?
I'll still go Tannehill. I'll still go Ryan Tannehill. Man, I know I gave the top 5 list of biggest mysteries going into the season. I could have included Tannehill and the Titans, but I think a lot of folks would retort, what's so mysterious about a team that's clearly in a rebuild?
Not that far removed from the one seed.
I still, unless Tannehill gets hurt, I think they still intend to play him and give Levis the watch year, give him a year of observation. So that clearly, Andy Reid was on the show on Monday, absolutely thought it was imperative to give Mahomes the year that he got watching Alex Smith. So I'll go Tannehill. I'll go Tannehill on that one.
All right, first round running back. You're drafting first in fantasy this year. Bijan or Jabir?
You know what? You still have to go Bijan, but let me tell you something. The Jahmyr Gibbs story, the more we're removed from the draft, the more I hear that Detroit was going to take him at 6.
Yeah.
And that as he was dropping, that's who teams were trading up to go get. And there were some people that thought the Eagles were moving up to go get him. And obviously we forgot about their Georgia Bulldog affixation and how, Jalen Carter was dropping.
Right.
But there's all sorts of talk as to who was going to take Jahmyr Gibbs if the Lions weren't hopping on him at 12. That said, I still think everyone's going to take Bijan because he's a bell cow type guy, despite obviously the Falcons having a ton of guys who could run it. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But at this point in time, I think Bijan will probably be a higher pick in fantasy. And I'm only saying that to cover my tracks with my own fantasy draft right now. That's called three-dimensional. What's more likely? You got one more? You got
Yeah, of course. Rich, I got a few more. All right, 49ers quarterback stock.
Oh, God.
You'd rather own this season Trey Lance or the guy sitting courtside last night?
How about Brock Purdy? I'd rather own stock that one.
Rich, he hasn't thrown a football
I got
yet.
it. I'd still
And
rather. I'd
it's
still
still a
rather
month
own
away
it.
from throwing a
I'd
football.
still rather own it.
Really?
Yeah.
Sam Darnold's courtside with
So
George
what?
Kittle and
So what?
Christian McCaffrey?
Is Jessica Alba playing for the Jets or just meeting the Jets? Doesn't matter who's courtside. What do you care?
Well, Jessica Alba's not on the team.
How do you know what Trey Lance? Trey Lance may be somewhere.
Where's Trey Lance?
So Trey's not at the Warrior game, so of course he's out. Wow. I'd rather have Trey Lance's stock. How about that?
Okay.
Certainly, since he's going to play games for somebody else this year.
My man.
But man, the Sam Darnold bandwagon, get your tickets now because they'll soon be asking you to get off for a future bandwagon.
He's
man.
dapping up Clay last.
It's
I mean, what do you mean?
oversold. It's oversold. Sam Darnold. Not seeing ghosts for the Jets anymore, and the first 3 weeks of the Matt Rule season,
MVP
Sam Darnold is going to show up in San Francisco because they're going to sprinkle the Shanahan dust on him, and it's going to be awesome.
He deserves it. Wouldn't you like
I'm not
to see
saying
Sam
he doesn't
Darnold?
deserve it.
Wouldn't you like to see Sam Darnold shine?
Seen ghosts.
You got one more?
Last one. Here we go. More likely, AFC team to make the Super Bowl. One of the big three: KC, Cincinnati, Buffalo, or the field.
I'll still take the three on the screen, man. That Dalton Kincaid drafting was really good.
draft
and
pick,
the Bengals drafted people to go hunt Mahomes and put points on the board for Burrow. I'll still take one of those three. Which one would you take?
Oh, I think I'd still take a big three.
Would you take the big three too?
Over
the rest
field?
of the field, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, look, Patrick Mahomes. That's all I'm going to say.
I know. I can't say anything
How can you
more.
not bet on this dude?
I mean, I
man?
got free barbecue in that town after what I said, so
Good for you. You're back.
I'm back.
You're back.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.